In the heart of ancient Rome, a boy named Nero rose to power, not by strength, but through whispers, plots, and the ambition of his mother, Agrippina. At just 17 years old, Nero became emperor of the greatest empire the world had ever known. At first, he seemed like a dream ruler. He banned secret trials, gave money to the poor, and adored poetry, music, and art. He said, "I want to be loved by the people, not feared." But power, fame, and obsession would soon change him. The artist on the throne. Nero didn't want to be remembered as a warrior or politician. He wanted to be remembered as an artist. He sang in public theaters for hours. He wrote poetry and performed dramatic plays, with himself in the starring role. No one dared criticize him. Senators were forced to sit through his shows, clapping until their hands ached. Rome had never seen an emperor like this. The fire that shook the world. In 64 AD, disaster struck. A fire broke out in Rome and raged for 9 days. Whole districts turned to ash. Thousands were left homeless. And all the while, rumors swirled. Some said Nero watched from a balcony, singing as flames rose, comparing the destruction to the fall of Troy. Others claimed he had ordered the fire himself, to make space for something new. Shortly after the fire, Nero began building the Domus Aurea, the Golden House, a massive palace covered in jewels, complete with artificial lakes and spinning banquet halls. The question whispered across Rome, did Nero burn the city to build his fantasy? Downfall of a mad emperor. To silence the rumors, Nero needed a scapegoat. He chose the rising Christian community, a small, misunderstood group, and began horrific persecutions. Meanwhile, Nero grew increasingly paranoid and violent. He ordered the deaths of his mother, his wife, and anyone he saw as a threat. Rome's patience ran out. The Senate declared him a public enemy. His allies fled. His guards betrayed him. Alone in a villa outside the city with enemies closing in, Nero took his own life. His final words? "What an artist dies in me." He was just 30 years old. Legacy of fire. Was Nero a misunderstood genius or a mad tyrant obsessed with his own fame? History remembers him not for peace or politics, but for fire, fear, and the tragic beauty of a man who thought himself immortal. To this day, Nero's name burns in the memory of Rome.